Hello everyone and welcome to EMK Knights Gaming Channel. I'm Wizard Ken and I'm doing another video blog. It's January 7th and I'm really excited because if you guys haven't noticed, we finally passed 100 videos. I think we're on 101 right now, to be exact. I'm very excited about that. It took us a little bit to get there, but I'm very excited about it and going to keep pushing out videos. The other thing is we're about halfway through a year. And I would say more or less halfway through a year, and you know, we've got 60 something subscribers, so that's more than I thought I was going to get, you know, in a year, especially not 6 months. You guys have been great. You guys have been very supportive, and I do my best for you guys. I really do. If you ask my girlfriend, she's always like, "You're always working a lot on this stuff," and she's not upset about it. She just, you know, she just knows that I really put my heart and soul for you guys on here. I know I don't get to upload a lot of videos, but a lot of the stuff I record, sometimes I have to delete it because it's just not any good. You know, and then I have to restart again and stuff. So I try to bring you guys the best. I don't want to give you guys crap and stuff, you know. Even though the game might be crap, I don't want the quality of the, you know, what I'm bringing you guys to be crap. So anyways, moving along, we're going to be talking about a lot of things today. I'm going to get my notebook out, my handy dandy notebook. So anyways, the first thing on my list, and I know I do not have to sit here and think about this one, is World of Tanks beta for 360, Xbox 360. Now, you guys have been great with this. You guys have talked to me and asked me questions, and you guys are being awesome about this, and I am so glad. And what I'm getting now is a lot of questions about like which tanks to go down and this and that. I promise you, I am going to spend this weekend, I'm going to be recording a lot more World of Tanks, but I'm going to go into specifics of why I like certain tanks and what I feel would be the best lines to go down, doing, you know, like what tank destroyers I would pick if I was going to do it, the reasons why, you know, they're goods and bads and stuff like that. So if you guys want to get those, I'm going to have those up. Now just remember, for you guys that usually watch those betas, I usually just upload, you know, what's new with the patches, and I'm going to keep doing that. But this is for you guys that are really serious into the game and really want to push yourself further into the game and stuff, and I'm going to help you out with that. So hopefully this will help a lot of your questions. Now just be reminded that it's going to be very, hopefully in depth as I can make it, and stuff. So it might actually be kind of boring, but it's going to be very instructional and probably pretty lengthy too. You know, 30 minutes probably. So just bear with me on that. The other thing I want to say is thank you guys for actually texting me also on Xbox Live. You know, that's great. I love that you guys are, you know, taking my advice to actually ask me questions and stuff like that. Some of you guys I haven't gotten to play with yet, but I have gotten to talk to you. Just remember, if you want to play with me and stuff, I don't mind it. Just subscribe to us. But the other thing is too, if I jump on there to be able to play with you, you got to be ready to go. I mean, I understand you might have to finish your game or save the stuff, and I'm totally for that, and you guys can do that, and I'll wait for you. But I'm not going to spend, you know, an hour waiting for you to get off a game or something like that, or you're playing with your buddy. It's either we do it then, or, you know, we reschedule for another time. Because I got a lot of things to do, and a lot of other people that have asked me for help and stuff like that. The next thing on Xbox, and I thought I'd tell you guys this because it's kind of funny. I actually had an older gentleman. He actually texted me last night on Xbox Live. He he came after me after a battle. Me and Bubba Wet and Woodstock, my sister, were playing on. Apparently, I think my sister had spotted this other tank from where she was, which allowed me to see him, and I blew him up. And the guy was very upset about that because he wasn't able to see me. He could see where my shots were coming from, but he couldn't see me specifically. And so he was very upset because he said I was cheating, that somehow I was making myself invisible, basically, and that his view range should have been able to see me, and this and that, blah 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 blah. I explained to this guy, first of all, you gotta remember, what's the name of the title? World of Tanks 360 Beta. There's a reason why they put beta on there. Not everything is fixed. Now, whether the view ranges and stuff like that are fixed, I highly doubt it, because I see some really weird stuff that happens sometimes. I've also seen my bullets go through tanks. I've seen, magically a tank just appears in front of me and he had no camouflage on. So there's a lot of things that you got to remember, that this is beta, and that's the number one thing you got to remember. The second thing is that I try to explain to him is that the way the mechanics work is that, if the other person sees him and stuff, I can still shoot at him, if they have him lighted up. That's why you have light tanks, so that they can spot for you and you don't get seen. That's the glorious thing about about the game, is you use tactics to be able to destroy the other tanks without them being able to see you. Other than that, it would be pointless playing the game, because then everybody can see each other and then it'd just be stupid. The next thing you also have to understand too, and I'm not going to get too far into this, but is I explained to him that every tank has a different view range. Some have better ones, and some have really shitty ones. And the T-29 is not bad on view range, but it's a heavy tank. It's not used for seeing tons of things across the map. That's what your light tanks and medium tanks are helpful for. And I'd spend an hour trying to talk to this guy, and he just sat there with his country voice, and that's not how they said it would be on the website, that you were cheating, you're a cheater. And it was so funny, guys. But I'm not gonna show you the audio recordings and stuff like that, just because I'm not gonna do that to that guy. But anyways, moving along. So that's how, and this is not the first time I've had tons of people, even Bubba and us, we've gotten long emails on messages from people on Xbox Live about how we're the crappiest people in the world because we blew them up, and there's no way you can have 7 kills in the game. We did it. So anyways, the next thing is SimCity. I hope you guys are liking it a lot. It looks like we're getting a decent amount of views. At least for me, that's a decent amount of views when we have at least more than 7 or 8 people watching one video. So that's nice. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't know how far I'm going to go with the series. I know I'm going to try to get some of these mega towers and stuff like that built up, and then possibly start another city just to help the first city, push out some of the industries, so we could just have one set of stuff. The other thing is, we're going to be starting a new series. I can't remember if I mentioned this in the Christmas one, because I've just been all over the place trying to get recordings done and this and that. But I do have a new series. I've been working on it since just a little bit after Christmas. I've been actually planning it before Christmas, and so now I've actually finally got a lot of this stuff around. This weekend I'm also going to be working really hard on that, so sometime this week we should have our first video on this new series that I want to do. And I hope you guys like it. I'm going to try to make it as funny as possible and this and that, so and as fun as possible. So anyways, also, so you guys don't get all mad and this and that, I love Xbox, and I will always love Xbox more than PlayStation 3. But I did buy me a PlayStation 3 the other day. I got a used one. I didn't get a new one. I didn't spend tons of money on it and this and that on it. I got a PS3 just to play some of the games that you don't get to have on Xbox One. There's a lot of games you don't get to see, and some of them are really fun. And you just Beyond Two Souls. I mean, that looked amazing. And stuff like that. There's a lot of games I would love to be able to play and do, just playthroughs for you guys. So, and comment on how I like the game, how I didn't like the game. but there's a lot of them that I would love to do for you guys. So we're gonna be bringing some of those out too, which brings me to my next thing. You know, you guys are probably thinking, or maybe you're not thinking, you probably don't even watch this video blog and are like, who cares about it? You know, nobody watches your stupid videos. There's one person that does, and his name is Matt, and I love you, Matt. Thank you for watching. Anyways, Xbox One, I've been always telling you guys I'm going to do videos. I'm going to do videos. Well, you know what? I can't do videos with it right now. I've used my video recorder a couple times with it. I've tried to make videos with it, and it's nothing with my video recorder or even recording the video. What the problem is just like every system that's ever come out, there's tons of flaws with it. There's, you know, the Xbox One has, if you guys haven't heard, you know, their Blu-ray players, they make loud noises, some of them do. And I heard that those guys are getting new Xboxes and stuff like that. The other thing is you know, PS4s. I heard there are some people that if you play it for a while, I guess there's another fan inside that kicks on, or it speeds up. I'm not sure. I haven't read too much into it, but it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. It seriously did. Like, the guy was sitting there talking, and he's like, I've been running this for a couple hours now, and it should kick in. And as soon as he said that, it kicked on. It sounded like a vacuum cleaner going off. So there's a lot of different things that these companies are trying to fix, and this and that, and you know, I've just been really disappointed with it. You know, not in the sense of the games too much. Like, I'm loving the graphics on the games and stuff. It's just sometimes, like, I get kicked out of a game. Battlefield 4 is really terrible still. The online, I'm always getting kicked off. I still haven't gotten my premium yet. It's been a couple months now. I'm still waiting for that to kick in. What else? And then the next thing is, for me, you know, they have a decent selection of games on there. There's like 20 games that you can pretty much download and stuff and play. But the problem is that, like, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to pay $60 for this game. How is it going to be? I can read all the reviews I want, but you guys know what I mean. You would like to try the demo, you know? And you on Xbox 360, you know, there's tons of demos. There's tons of even, you know, indie games that you can play. There's tons of all these things that you could do other than play a retail game. And you know what on the Xbox One has on indie games? Zero. Not, at least not like what we have on Xbox 360. Xbox One has 0 indie games that I've noticed. And what I mean by indie games is like the $1 games that are pretty much still in beta, and you're messing with them. Now, the other thing is like demos. I think there's 5 demos on the whole thing. It's been out since, what, November? And yet we still can't get more demos. We can't get, you know, there's games coming out in February, but Jesus Christ, I mean, we were told we were going to get 12, you know, 13, 14 games that were going to be on launch date. And what did we get? Nothing. We got a couple of games. I mean, Rise, I wouldn't even consider that a game. I consider that like a demo that you can test the system's, you know, kind of graphics on it. And even then, the graphics aren't super amazing. Not like Forza 5. You know, I think it's 5. But anyways, not like Forza where you know, the graphics are just beautiful and amazing on it. But the problem is there's no real games for it. There's Dead Rising, which, don't get me wrong, great game. Great game. It's just I have problems with it recording for some reason, and I'm still maybe the recording system. I'm still gonna, you know, maybe they have to have a software update for it or something. I don't know. But anyways, you know, I'm gonna bring Xbox One eventually to our recording list, but for right now, I can't do anything about it. You know, I'm just gonna have to stick with, you know, 360 stuff and PlayStation 3 and PC. So, and also remember, I'm not gonna be pushing out tons and tons of videos. You know I have tons of these systems, but I'm not gonna be able to throw out tons of videos because I'm one person. I work a full-time job, and on my weekends, you know, especially after working full-time jobs, you know, guys, I work, you know, 9 hours a day, 9 to 10 hours a day, I come straight home, I eat breakfast real quick, and then I'm on the PC. I'm recording. I'm playing games. You know, seeing how they are. You know, and you know, that's majority of my time. I never usually take a break from doing this stuff. I usually, if you ask my girlfriend, I usually sit there and maybe do maybe an hour or two during the week until the weekend of actually making a break. And then even on the weekends, I'm just like right now. I've been recording since I've been home from work, and playing games, and I have not rested at all. And I do that, guys, for you guys, because I love doing it, and I love you guys for watching all my videos and stuff. It's just, gotta remember, one person can only do but so much. Unless I was actually, if I was living off of YouTube, if I was making the money that everybody else does, then I would, trust me, I would be playing games all the time. I would be uploading, you know, I would love to upload at least 2 videos, 3 videos a day. Not just a week, a day. I would love to do that, because, you know why? Because I get paid for you guys watching my videos and stuff like that, and that would, you know, and for me to repay you back would be to play the games and bring you guys the latest and greatest and what's going on out there and stuff like that. And hopefully one day we can get there. You know, I'm not sitting here and putting all my bags and chips into a corner and saying, yep, all in, it's gonna work. You know, it takes a lot of hard work. And if you talk to any YouTuber out there that actually does make money, their best advice is don't ever expect it to be full time. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And you know, if it doesn't, that's fine. I enjoy what I do, and I'm going to keep doing it until I'm so, you know, burnt out, or, you know, something happens and I can't do it anymore. But until that day, I'm going to keep doing it. So, but anyways, guys, I'm Wizard Ken. It's been a long 17 minutes of me basically just venting and doing nothing interesting. But look forward to those World of Tanks beta instructionals. They're not instructionals really, but they're helpful hints on buying new tanks. The next thing is also, I wanted to bring up on that, and I forgot to bring it up during this time, is on World of Tanks, guys. And I'll touch in more on this later, but a lot of people have asked me one simple question that's been irritating me, because it's like the same question, and it irritates me because I haven't made a video on it. But the thing I want to talk to you guys is whether to buy premium time, or should I just use the gold to convert into experience. Now, me personally, I'm going to go into more depth of this later on, but if you can do decently with your tank, like you're coming in, you know, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th with that tank that you want to get experience on, I highly suggest just going ahead and buying premium time and staying with premium time, because you can make, if you're, and that also depends on, if you're going to only be playing for an hour that day, then just go ahead and convert experience. That's totally different. But if you're going to be playing for a couple of hours, you can make more experience by playing the game with your premium time on than you would just converting experience. You know, with 250 gold that you get each day, you can only get about 6,000. I think it's 6,350. I guess I know it's 6,000 something, but it's not a lot, because if you notice, if you win your first battle on ×2, you know, you still have your ×2 experience up there for the day, and then you have your premium on, and so you come in first. You know, you've gotten, let's just say, 2,000 or 3,000 hit points and stuff like that. Usually, when I get something like that, I'm getting about 4,000, 4,000, maybe even 5,000 in experience points. Now, remember, that's just one battle. So, spend 250 and get 6,000, or do the premium time and do, you know, one time of battling and get 4,000 points in one battle. That's not bad. You know, and that one battle sometimes is 10-15 minutes, if that, and then you could jump straight into another battle. And if you do great again, you can usually get 1,000, maybe even more. So after, let's just say, 2 battles, you're already, or 3 battles, you're already up to that $6,000 points that you would have converted. So my suggestions, if you have time and you don't mind playing with that tank, do the premium time, build it up, do what you can, because all that free experience that you're spending could be used for other things. Saving it up, use your tank's experience as much as possible instead of that free experience or the daily experience that you get at the top. So anyways guys, I will talk to you later. I know I've rambled on even longer, 20 minutes. So anyways, I'm Wizard Ken. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. See ya.